Hi boys and girls, this device is called a triple beam balance, and the purpose of this video is to show you the correct way to use one. First thing you should notice is that there is a plate over here. Down here we have our 3 beams, that's why it's called a triple beam. Now, when you start to mass something, okay, for example, let's say I want to mass this pair of safety goggles. First thing I have to do is make sure that all of these sliders are down here at 0. Okay, they should all start at 0. All right, if it's at 0 and there's nothing on the plate, that little mark here should line up with the 0. Okay, so now I'm going to put the goggles on the plate. All right, now, as you can see, this has gone up. That means that the goggles are massing more than 0. I start with the beam in front. This is the smallest one, and it goes up in increments by 1, so 1 gram, 2 gram, 3 gram. And I'm going to keep sliding it, and I'm looking for this mark at the end to come towards 0. Now, I went all the way to the end, and nothing happened. So I'm sliding it all the way back. And now I'm going to go for the next biggest, which is the back beam in increments of 10. And once again, I'm going to carefully move this slowly. The best way to do it is from the bottom. Just kind of slide it so you're touching it the least amount. All right, so once again, I've gone all the way to the end and nothing has changed. So I'm going to slide this back to 0, and now I'm going to go with my hundreds. 100, oops, 200. Okay, so it's at 200, and I can clearly see that 200 is too much mass. Okay, so the 200 grams are way too much. Okay, this pair of goggles must be less than 200 grams, but as you recall, it was more than 100. So what we did was we put it back at 100, and now we start all over. We start with the little one in front. Carefully slide it over from the bottom, and once again I've gone all the way to 10 and nothing has changed, so I'm pushing it back, and now I'm moving the one in increments of 10. Okay, so 50 is too much. Let's back it up to 40. 40 is too much. Back it up to 30. Oh, 20. Oh. 10. Okay, looks like it's going to be a little bit more than 10s. 100. At this point, we know that the mass of the goggles is going to be somewhere between 110 and 120. And our line over here is still above the 0, but it's starting to go down a little bit. So I'm going to very carefully slide the ones over. And you can kind of watch as I'm doing this. It gets lower and lower, and I'm waiting for the moment when it just matches up with the 0. And this is why you have to be very, very careful when you're sliding this thing over. The line is matching up with 0, and so our official total for the mass of the safety goggles is 100 plus 10 plus just about 2, so the safety goggles are just under 112 grams.